Sedona is magical. Alright. Started the trek to Devil's Bridge. We're supposed to get snow. I was hoping to get a nice sunrise photo, but it's cloudy as fuck because we're getting snow. Still, I find that clouds make for nice photography. My first full day in Sedona, I decided to check out Devil's Bridge, Bell Rock, and explore the Chapel of the Holy Cross. The trek to Devil's Bridge wasn't too intense. It was actually really beautiful. I went early in the morning, so there weren't a lot of people there, and when I got there, it made for wonderful photography opportunities, flew the drone around, and then trekked back to my car. Cold. Sedona has 6 vortexes where there is a subtle energy that interacts with the subtle energy of the body. I meditated at 5 of the 6, so I got that going. After trekking to Devil's Bridge, I noticed that the forecast was a little off and there was still no snow in sight, so I decided to climb up Bell Rock. I got about halfway up to Bell Rock when I look back over the valley and I see nothing but like just gorgeous valley, and then in the far distance there's these dark, ominous clouds that are just coming towards me. I'm thinking, hey, you know what? They're really far out. It's not very windy. I can easily make it to the top of the rock and back down before these clouds come and hit me. Well, I was way off. These things got there within 10 minutes. I didn't even get much further up because it was just such an awkward climb that the next thing I know is I'm getting pelted in the face with giant rocks of hail. And now, like some Stugats, I have to climb down this already slick rock, which is now even more slick because of all the rain. I fell a few times. Thankfully, nothing bad, but a couple slips here and there. Ultimately, I ended up making it back down, and it was totally fine. It was a fun little adventure. And as soon as I got back down, the storm dissipated and the weather became beautiful again. Well, snow or hail or whatever you call it is here. Kind of nice though. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Look at this. It's beautiful. Huh? Look at that valley. After Bell Rock, I drove to the Chapel of the Holy Cross and explored that a little bit. The vortex at the chapel is said to be the strongest, which is probably why they built a church there. And there is an outcropping of a rock way above the chapel in the back, and it's in the shape of an eagle, and it's said to protect the chapel. It was actually really beautiful. The chapel itself was stunning. The rock formations all around it. It was built right into the rock, and the energy that's supposed to be at this vortex is love, oneness with all that is, and unity. So I highly recommend for you to go check it out. Honestly, it's beautiful. Go check it out. The Enchanted Forest. It's fucking magical. Especially with the snow. Are you kidding me? Look at this. You've got the orange mountains. This place does not suck. So this is the Enchanted Forest. Okay, I'm looking for Manolo. That piece of shit is out here somewhere. I'm going to the subway train, okay? It's a cave. But it looks like a subway tunnel. And I miss New York. So once you gotta get the subway, you gotta get the subway in, you know?
home.
New York rent, $4,700 a month.
So after the subway cave, I trekked to the Vortexes located in Boynton Canyon. There's two of them, one male and one female, and I meditated at both of them. And kind of just hung out in the area. Everyone there was really quiet and calm, not a lot of noise, so it was really peaceful, and you've got these amazing 360 views of the canyon in every direction, and it was just stunning. And when I started heading back towards the car, I met the love guy. I call him the love guy. I forgot his name, and I also didn't write it down, but he was this Gandalf-like wizard-looking dude who essentially just stopped and talked to people and gave them words of encouragement, love and kindness, and just all in all, just, you know, spread a good vibe. He talked to a bunch of people. I overheard him, obviously, because he was talking to a ton of people, and he essentially just told people what they needed to hear. And if you're lucky, he gave you this magical rock that's in the shape of a heart. And he said that I can use this rock to essentially hold it against my heart and ask for forgiveness for anything that I want to be forgiven for, but at the same time, I can also use it to forgive others that, you know, I should forgive, move on. And then he gave me a heart-to-heart hug and sent me on my way. So I got that going for me. From there, I drove to Moab, and I timed it perfectly so that I could see the sunset at Monument Valley, which was stunning. It was just like the Indiana Jones movie. It was so cool. I really want to go back there and actually like see if I can trek some of those buttes, because it was really, really cool. And had I known how awesome it was, I probably would have at least tried to spend the night there. But then I drove to Moab, and it was really cool as well. And I'll tell you about that in the next video.